and him at the back, we're a better team.
There's so much talk about Liverpool and their attacking players and how they fit them in, and we will come on to that in just a moment. But defensively, they are struggling this season. They are not at the level they were last season. Why do you think that is?
Maybe a little bit of complacency from last year, but I think when you start looking at these stats, it's very hard to say. Last season they conceded 3 goals from set pieces. Three goals in general. 11 goals from this season already. 5 from set pieces. It's just not 2 clean sheets as opposed to 5 all of last year. It just feels like it's a little bit disjointed. Have they been a little bit upset in the transfer market, not getting all the business that they want to do? We're speaking about how much business they've done. Still wanting Mark Gahey in there, didn't get him in. A lot of players have been injured. Kirkes hasn't been great. Alisson going down. I just feel it's a bit disjointed at this moment in time.
Because they have all these options further forward. Those options further forward still have roles to play on set pieces. So when you change them, it's about getting those instructions over to them as well, isn't it?
I think the recruitment was top heavy. You know, the strikers, there are lots of forward attacking minded players, Verts, Ekitike, Isak, of course. And they didn't forget about the back, but they wanted, as he says, Gahey, they wanted maybe a couple more players in defensively. But again, if these forward players are looking at here on the screen, their job is to defend as well. You defend from the front, and maybe Arne Slot is just looking for that perfect formula. He's trying different players in different positions. But again, that's not great either, chopping and changing. These players have to work back to protect the likes of Van Dijk and Konate at the back.
Would either of you be able to, at the moment, say what your first choice Liverpool front 3 would be out of those 5?
Not on current form, but I think Ekitike has to be involved. He's scoring, and for some reason he's come out to try and make other people fit in. If he's scoring and playing, leave him in. Let Isak earn it. But I'd like to see him on the left-hand side where Gakpo is. I think he does exactly the same, coming in and getting that shot off on that right-hand side. How many times today when we watched it, we know he's coming in on that right foot, you just can't stop him. So I think he needs to have a little bit more game time from the start. But I do think that front 3 just need to relax a little bit and start to think about the team as opposed to themselves. I think they're all goal first as opposed to team first. I think if they lost today 5-1 and one of them scores, they're quite happy, and that's not how a team works.
Do you think, given the amount of money that the majority of those individuals have cost, can you understand if they are, as you say, goal first?
Yeah, it's ego, right? They've all been the main person at their team that they once was at, and Salah's the main man at Liverpool, but now you've got Isak, Verts, you've got all these different players who have come in who've been the main men at their team, and now it's all of that balanced ego. I was talking to you about it in the green room, like, how was that for you at Man City when player after player come, and you said basically the culture was, if you weren't good enough, you got moved on. That's what Liverpool are now moving into, a space where if you're not good enough, you'll just get moved on. It's next man up.
Just back to Manchester United. At the end there, we talked about Mbeumo on one side, Matheus Cunha, who's had a difficult-ish start to his United career in terms of, goal contributions, for example. But he performed a really important role for them the last sort of 10 minutes, didn't he?
Yeah, and I've been really impressed for the moment that he signed, even like from his Instagram posts, he's kind of like